We're all tested in our working lives in different ways, and I think that I've come to see it as a gift. I'd been a Christian only 3 or 4 years when I faced my first really serious test of what it means to be a Christian in a working setting. I was an aspiring partner in one of the country's leading property consulting firms. There was about 6 of us. We were the real business. I mean, we were going to change the world. And we were all up for promotion, and we knew it. I could just see everything opening up in front of me. And I was pretty excited to get a call in to see the partner I was, if you like, reported to. But I'd barely sat down, and he said, "John, we don't want to make enemies, do we?" And I thought, well, this isn't kind of the way I was hoping this conversation would open up. And as the conversation went on, basically, the deal was, you don't talk about Jesus, we make you a partner. And I stood up and I said, well, look, I'm very sorry if I've offended anyone, but I cannot but tell of what Jesus has done for me. And I walked out, I held it together. I thought my career has just come to a juddering halt. I went up the road to an empty church and I just cried my eyes out. And I went home later and we had a home group and I just cried all the time and everybody was really kind and they prayed for me. The next morning, I was really quite surprised to get a call from the senior partner, not this guy, but the senior partner. Old-fashioned type, you know, my door is always closed type of a guy. And he invited me in and he said, John, we'd like to invite you into the partnership. This is very odd, isn't it? But what it made me realize immediately was that they no longer had any power over me. And I think that was the key for me, is that these tests come as a gift because we know we can trust him. We know we can trust God because he comes good. I mean, I would have trusted him even if I hadn't been invited into the partnership. But it meant that I had a freedom that I would not otherwise have had. And I think sometimes we are given these tests so that we can know for sure that God is real and that we can trust him.